Welcome back, everybody. We're back together here with another video. We're going to be talking about Rachel Zegler. I did not even know that they were actually making another Hunger Games movie, but they are. They're making a prequel. I just watched the trailer that came out like a month ago. Like I said, I had no idea that this movie was actually coming out. I did see the original 3 movies. Of course, these are actually based on books. But Rachel Zegler is the star of this movie, and she doesn't seem to have box office appeal, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, this new movie here is called Hunger Games: The Battle of Songbirds and Snakes, predicted to have franchise worst opening weekend. Now, Jennifer Lawrence, who played Katniss in the original movies, she was definitely more of a box office draw than Rachel Zegler, who seems to be poison, considering especially, what she's doing to Snow White. She's setting that movie on fire, and it's not even out yet.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so this movie's predicted to be a disaster. So let's go ahead and get into this. And like and subscribe to the channel if you do like our content here. Become a channel member or drop a super thanks here on the video. It says here the upcoming prequel film, The Hunger Games: The Battle of Songbirds and Snakes, is predicted to have the franchise's worst opening weekend. Not a surprise. Box Office Pro recently shared their long-range predictions for the Rachel Zegler film, predicting the film will gross between $35 million and $45 million on its domestic opening weekend. The outlet also predicted the film would only gross between $90 and $142 million in its entire domestic box office run. That is a disaster. I mean, a really, really good movie would actually really get like 90 million on the opening weekend on the low end if it actually had box office appeal.
Mm-hmm.
She has none. I mean, when you're talking about 142 million for the entire domestic box office run, not good. The previous worst opening weekend in the Hunger Games franchise was 2015, The Hunger Games: Mockingjay Part 2. The film grossed a total of 102.6 million in its opening weekend. It went on to earn 281 million in its domestic run. The original Hunger Games film had an opening weekend of 152.5 million back in 2012. So you actually have to adjust for inflation. That's, I don't know, maybe $30-40 million higher now. I don't know. It went on to gross 408 million at the domestic box office. The sequel, The Hunger Games: Catching Fire, had the biggest opening weekend in franchise history with 158 million in 2013. It went on to gross 424.6 million at the domestic box office. And man, the sequel, Hunger Games: Catching Fire, this thing jumped on me about in the comments, these ads. But anyway, it went on to gross 424.6 million. Man, these numbers look really bad for this movie. I mean, what do you think of this? This just tells me that Rachel Zegler has no box office appeal.
No, because like she, I guess like because what she said about the movie Snow White.
Yeah,
and that her character is, I mean her.
I don't even know her character name. To tell you the truth,
Yeah, I don't know, but it just say that when she say the prince is a stalker and stuff like that.
Yeah.
It pretty much saying that she's a feminist or something.
Oh, she's definitely a woke feminist here. Definitely. Now, these are based off of books, and I'm pretty sure, I don't know. I never read the books before, but I'm pretty sure that maybe this thing is going to be close to the books. But even if it didn't have an agenda attached to it, she is just not the person to draw people to the movie theaters. You know?
Yeah, I mean, like, okay, even if she doesn't say anything about Snow White and stuff, it's just, I just feel like she's not the character to play the Hunger Game, you know?
Yeah, I mean, but
I mean, and like, she's wearing a dress and stuff. It's just, I don't know. For me, I feel like, I saw the Hunger Game, it's like, it feel like, that she should have like at least some fighting skills.
I don't know. I mean, I saw the one trailer right there, and I really wasn't. It didn't captivate me
No,
at all. So.
Yeah, it didn't. I mean, I'm just saying, like, compared to like the original, the Hunger Game.
Yeah.
Where like the other movie star, like, she has like trained the fighting skill and stuff like that.
Maybe they're gonna do that in this movie too. I don't know.
Well, it doesn't seem like on the trailer, so
I don't know. Maybe they'll make her good at everything. I don't. Who knows?
So I don't know.
I don't know. But this thing, I mean, what's the production budget on this? They said the original film's production budget back in 2012 was $80 million. So if that's the case here, it would need to make like $200 million worldwide to break even. But we know that these production budgets now are greatly inflated. I'm not exactly sure of the production budget of this particular movie. But if you're talking about this movie only making about $142 million during this whole entire domestic box office run, and I'm not exactly sure the international appeal of this is going to be a disaster. I mean, I'm pretty sure that this production budget, if I can even find it here, I mean, we're talking about really, really bad numbers here. So let me just try to look this up here. Hunger Games, the Battle of the Songbirds and Snakes budget, because we know it's not $80 million here. So I don't know if the sometimes on Wikipedia here they actually do have the budget, but I'm not really sure here if they're gonna have it right here or not. Let's see. I'm not really seeing anything on this.
Well, I guess we'll have to wait.
I guess we'll wait, but still, doesn't look like it's gonna make money.
No. Yeah, I just want to say, like, on the trailer, it seems like I'm more interested in like the movie star in the Game of Thrones.
Peter Dinklage,
Yeah.
who played Tyrion.
Yeah, it seems like I'm more interested.
But you know what? He actually sabotaged really the Snow White movie. He's the one that came out and was slamming like the Seven Dwarfs originally. And
really?
Disney is the one that kind of like bent the knee to him based on what he said. That's why you don't have the Seven Dwarfs anymore in Snow White, because he destroyed that. That's his fault right there. So I
thought he's not woke.
Oh, he's pretty woke now, I guess. Yeah, he's pretty woke now. This thing is going to be that he destroyed the Seven Dwarfs in that movie based on what he said. Yeah, that was his fault. That wasn't Rachel Zegler's fault. Rachel Zegler now trashing the original Snow White. Yeah, that's pretty bad right there. But that's all I got to say about this. This is not looking good, man. These numbers look like it's going to be a disaster, because if it's only going to be getting like 142 million domestically on the high end for the entire run, yeah, this thing's going to lose a whole bunch of money.
Yeah, I don't think it would do good globally. No. I mean, because of what she said, it doesn't just spread around in America, it's spread around the world.
Yeah, so if we were to be just generous, let's say it makes 150 million doing domestic run, it may make worldwide. I mean, if it's 50-50, 300 million, that's not going to make a profit right there. I don't think so. Like I said, we don't know the production budget, but we know that these budgets are pretty expensive right now. it may have actually had like $175-200 million production budget. So the break even on this thing would probably be around, if it's like 175, that would actually be all in. It's probably breaking would probably be around like 500 or so, 500 million. We don't really know. So, man.
Well, the thing is, like, it's also like all the new character that I don't even know.
Yeah, I don't know them either. It's a prequel. I don't know how far back in the past they're going. Well, they did mention Snow. I think it's probably like a younger version of Snow. Remember in the original movies, it was an older man, Snow. So I think this is younger. So maybe this is like 50 years before. I'm not exactly sure. So, but anyway, let's go ahead and wrap this up. A disaster. Rachel Zegler, box office poison, it seems. So anyway, we'll be back on Monday with another video for you guys. Until then, be safe.
Goodbye.